What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, bringing you our Week 5 battle for the BBL. Today we are facing off against the Season 1 champion, Blue, and his Cincinnati Redheads. Bit of a rebrand from the San Diego State Azels, but he's got the same old scary team. His roster is terrifying. You guys can see our roster there on the right. It is the Veltal, Melmel, Palisand, Porygon to Mega Metachan, Volcarona, Rillaboom, Crustle, Lantern, and Alolan Ninetales. We are sitting with a record of 2-2 after 1 week where we got completely destroyed by a Calm Mind Raikou, and the other week where we honestly got hacked to death. I'm actually playing this game the day that video goes up. The video literally just went live like 10 minutes ago, and in that video I had mentioned, oh, we're at like 790 something subscribers. Hopefully if we get to 800 subscribers before this video, we're at like 825. So yeah, you guys came out and just crushed it. So I want to give you guys a big thank you for subscribing to the channel and just for commenting, liking on the videos. I really do appreciate it. And as always, there's going to be a timestamp on the screen right now for you to go ahead and click on to move forward to the battle if you want to skip the team builder. But looking at my opponent's team, which is going to be right over here, he has the Lunala, the Mega Mawile, Mandibuzz, ZERAORA, Galarian Weezing, Slowbro, Gligar, Quilladin, and Keldeo. A very scary roster nonetheless, and I'm hoping that we can get the win here. We definitely want to climb back to the positives. We are sitting, I believe we have a negative differential now by quite a bit. I think it's like -3 or something like that. So we really got to do a bit better, but we definitely have a roster that can do that. The only problem is we keep getting put in situations where we have our Rillaboom just getting completely and utterly demolished and just shut down in matchups. And Rillaboom would be fantastic in this game if it wasn't for something like the Weezing. So I kind of got to play around that a little bit and hope that we can do things. And kind of got to build in a way to beat that Weezing because it is very, very threatening. But let's go ahead and jump into it with our first mon. That's going to be our Yveltal that you see on your screen here. Yveltal is Assault Vest this week. We don't really need much speed. We have, well, honestly, if we needed the speed, it would be for the Lunala, and Lunala's not going to be doing too much to me anyways, especially with all my bulk and the Assault Vest. With our spread, we take 2 Timid Specs Hydro Pumps from Keldeo. We also take 1 Adamant Life Orb Plasma Fist from the ZERAORA, and we can fire off a Foul Play, or just U-turn out on that thing, or whatever the case may be. I would love to run Boots this week, but I think this is definitely just a better option, running the Assault Vest to take the hits from the Lunala, because I really don't have any options for that on my roster outside of Porygon 2, which is easily pressure this matchup. This also helps us a good bit with the Mega Mawile because we have the Heat Wave and we have a Modest Nature off of our 131 base special attack. Our next mon is going to be our Melmetal here, which is Choice Band, with Double Iron Bash, High Horsepower for the terrain, Darkest Lariat, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is there to slow things down. I don't see myself clicking it very often. It's more of I guess, break glass in case of emergency, but Double Iron Bash is very, very good in this matchup. You look at my opponent's roster, he really doesn't have many great switch-ins. He's got the Mandibuzz, which is going to be not appreciating the hit. He's got the Slowbro, which is the big one, and the Keldeo. Other than that, nothing's going to appreciate it. And even then, Slowbro's probably going to run Band, and if it runs Band, I can pretty easily just, or not Band, but Helmet. I can easily just switch into my Rillaboom, into my Ninetales, into my Yveltal, even to my Volcarona, and just kind of start breaking his team. And I definitely feel like that's why Slowbro, even though it's really good to check the Melmetal, it's not the best in terms of this matchup, considering what I'm bringing to this game. Moving on, our next mon is going to be our Ninetales here. Ninetales has, oh, I should probably mention actually what the spread does here. We take a Life Orb Focus Blast from Max Special Attack ZERAORA, and we take Timid Specs Heat Wave from Lunala, and that's pretty much it. And our speed is there just in case of the Slowbro that's creeping me, just to be safe. Now we have our Ninetales, which is running Light Clay again with Blizzard, Moonblast, Dark Pulse, and Aurora Veil. The speed I have on the set is for the Keldeo. I'm not running Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry is great and all, but I felt like having the Dark Pulse be a bit better. Looking at it, Dark Pulse will hit the Lunala for super effective damage as well as the Slowbro, while we have Moonblast already to hit his other water type in the Keldeo. And I feel like having Blizzard just do a bunch more extra damage is more valuable. I'm getting a potential freeze as well, 10% chance, might as well go ahead and take it, and they're 100% accurate with our hail being up from Snow Warning, and then Light Clay with Aurora Veil just get our maximum turns of Veil so we can set up and sweep with something like our Rillaboom here, which is running High Horsepower, Grassy Glide, Knockoff, and Swords Dance. We don't have much in terms of speed. The speed on this set is for a max speed Mawile, because the jump that he has is pretty significant. He has the Mawile, but then he's got, between that, he's got the what is it called? The Gligar, the Weezing, and the Mandibuzz. All of which don't really want to run too much in terms of their speed. So I feel like it's in my best interest to go with much bulkier routes, potentially take an Iron Head or a Play Rough from the Mawile, and then fire back a high horsepower that's super effective, maybe even a +2 high horsepower. So I definitely feel like that's our best interest there. As my screen glitches out, I apologize for that. But this set is very strong here. It has a great matchup against absolutely everything, unless he brings Levitate Wheezing. If he brings Neutralizing Gas, I'm cool with that as long as my terrain is already up. I'm in a really good spot. And again, high horsepower is going to do tons of damage to that thing. I hope he brings Neutralizing Gas because it means that Yveltal won't have the Dark Aura, so we're going to be doing less damage with our Dark moves. Melmetal won't have the Iron Fist, so doing less damage with his Double Iron Bash. Snow Warning won't activate, so I definitely feel like Neutralizing Gas is a really solid way to go about it compared to something that would be, I guess, Levitate. But that's, again, Levitate is the only reason he would bring. He would only bring it for Rillaboom if you want to check that thing, and even then, it's a poison type. It checked me pretty well already. So we'll see how it goes. I definitely feel it's a very strong set. I'm hoping I can put in the work for us. We then have our next mon, which is going to be our Volcarona here with speed for Lunala. It sets up on any non-Meteor Beam running Lunalas because that's the only rock move that it gets. And if it is running Meteor Beam, it's probably running the Power Herb set to get the special attack boost and then fire back immediately. The problem with this set is we'd have a hard time beating that Lunala. The good news is, again, if it doesn't have the Meteor Beam, then we do beat it 1v1, as long as it doesn't have like Psyshock. I don't think it gets Psyshock. It could be wrong on that, but at the end of the day, Roost, Giga Drain, Quiver Dance, and Fiery Dance will allow us to get the most amount of bang for our buck from this set. And with the Veil up, we really sweep easily. Hopefully no paralysis on this thing. I really don't want that happening because if we are put in a position where we can win the game because we chip my opponent's team late, then we're in a really good spot. And I don't want to have to lose that because of the ridiculousness that is 10% chances, 20% chances. So we'll see how it goes. But our final mon is going to be our Porygon 2, which is running Foul Play, Toxic, Recover, and Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack is there just to do a bit more damage to some things. Foul Play is there to specifically hit the Lunala for really solid damage. Toxic is there for something like the Mandibuzz. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a solid set this week. With our investment in our defense, we take an Adamant Close Combat from ZERAORA or a knockoff into a Close Combat from that same ZERAORA. And with Trace, we can trace immunity. With the Trace, we actually have an immunity to Plasma Fists, which is very nice. So this makes it a decent check to like a banded ZERAORA, and it's our only electric immunity, quote unquote. So that's why we have this here, and the rest I just put into my special defense to potentially take some hits. It's going to be really tough to get this thing successful. I definitely feel like it's going to be kind of wear something down. I would love to have Teleport on it over Tri-Attack, but I can't afford to have that because we need to have a way to hit things a bit better. We can't allow something like the Mawile to just, I don't know, come in and do damage to me. I can't allow the Keldeo to come in and do damage against Justified Boost. Obviously, it's likely going to be running a special set, but still Tri-Attack does more damage. We have that chance, 20% chance to burn, paralyze, or freeze, and I will definitely take those odds. Yeah, well, honestly, we'll see how this goes. I don't want to rely on hacks, but I have quite a few moves that do have secondary effects this week, and I'm hoping that maybe one of them comes in clutch for me. But at the end of the day, we do have a roster that's very strong, a team that's very good. He has prepared for a lot more threats. I'm not bringing the Mega Medicham, which is a big deal because looking at his roster, I mean, Mega Medicham is good, don't get me wrong, but he's got Wheezing, and which is, to be fair, Zen Headbutt, but he's got Lunala for the flying moves, and for the fighting moves, and for the Zen Headbutt. But other than that, it's Slowbro. And that's it, and he's got to make sure he has a way to beat those two, and Slowbro won't appreciate a Thunder Punch, especially running Bulk Up or something. So I definitely feel like there's things that he has to prep for that I'm not bringing. One of the big things as well is going to be the Crustle. A Shell Smashing Crustle is very, very good against his roster, and maybe the only other reason that he may run the Levitate on the Wheezing. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm going to go ahead and get connected with Blue here, and we'll be right back with the battle. Alright everyone, welcome back to the battle. Looking at this, he did not bring the Wheezing, which is absolutely amazing. Once the Mandibuzz goes down, we're in for a really, really good time, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to think of what I want to lead with here. I think for him, a good lead is going to be the ZERAORA, if anything. What do I want to lead with? Thank God, Snow Warning. I thought I said Snow Cloak on my Ninetales. I can lead with my Melmetal here and fire off a high horsepower or Darkest Lariat or something. Let's see. Or I can lead with the Yveltal. I'm going to lead with P2 here. P2 is my lead here. Lunala is his. So we get Shadow Shield, which is fantastic. I'm going to fire off a Foul Play here. He may think he can set up or something, but I'm not letting that happen, as he tricks me. So we get Specs, which is fine. Now let's see. He'd probably go into something like the Mawile, the Mandibuzz, or the Keldeo. Do I have anything that beats them all? I can go pretty much into... I can go into Ninetales, so I'll do that. As he goes into Slowbro instead, which I will definitely take. So we get this, that's fantastic. He may be afraid of a Freeze Dry. I think still my play is to Blizzard. As he teleports into Mawile. Let's go into Metal. Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. Let's go into Volcarona here. As he goes for the Mega Evolution. And a Play Rough, which does 63%. That is insanity. There could definitely be an incoming Sucker Punch here. If I Roost, he's gonna kill me with Knockoff. You know, it would have been great to get the Flame Body off on that, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go into Porygon 2 here, we'll see what he wants to do. We get huge power. And he doubles into Keldeo. Let's go for a Tri-Attack here as he Secret Swords me. Doing a huge chunk of damage to me, but we're gonna get off a good Tri-Attack here, doing 59%. That's dope. He might go hard into the LUNALA here. Wow, I cannot speak. But he also may go for a Sacred Sword again. I think I'm going to go into the Yveltal here just in case, as he stays in. And he goes for another Sacred Sword? Yeah, he does. Okay. That's fine. I kind of want to go for an Oblivion Wing here just to get back the health. So I think I'm going to do that. And we'll see what he goes into. Getting that trick off sucked. Dr. A. Yeah, that is no damage at all. And let's fire off a U-turn here. And we'll go hard into... I'll go into Porygon 2 here. I think that's my best play. As he Toxics me and misses. That's fine. I can get a free Toxic off on this now. As he goes into Lunala, which I'm definitely okay with. We get a Toxic off on that, which is fine. I'm going to go into the Yveltal here. As he goes for Moonblast. Yikes. 36 points of health is not too bad, though. That's fine. Okay. How much did we do to the... We did 25% to the Man Buzz. That's nothing. He's at 61%. Let's go for a U-turn here as he goes into the Mawile. And based on the fact that he didn't switch out, I'm going to go into the Volcarona here. What did he go into again? What did he go into? He went into the Slowbro, right? No, he went into the Keldeo. Let's go for a Roost here as he goes back into the Keldeo. I'm going to go into the Porygon 2 here. I'm going to sack it off. This is the time where it's going to go night-night. I think he's going to be Scarf on his Keldeo, if anything. As he Hydro Pumps me and he gets the KO, which is fine. Again, I'm pretty sure he's Scarf. What do I go into here? I'm going to go into Ninetales. And I'm going to fire off a Moonblast here. I'm going to get my Veil next turn. Now do I want a Blizzard? How much is Blizzard going to do to the Keldeo? Let me take a look. If I go to my Ninetales, if I take a look at a, I think it's a Scarf Keldeo. Blizzard will not do enough. Moonblast definitely does. So let's go for Moonblast here as he doubles into the Mawile. Yeah, that's fine. 24% to it, I'll take that. And do I want to get my Veil here? I'm going to get my Veil here. As he goes for Rock Slide, which he crits me, and that would not have KO'd. That's not KOing me. Are you kidding me? Let's take a look. let's just take a look for fun and see how often I get destroyed by hacks. So, Rock Slide. Yeah, does 80% max. Nice. Just... That's so unfortunate. I'm trying to think. I'm going to go into the Melmetal here, and I'm going to fire off the Darkest Lariat. As incoming slow, bro. That's fantastic. Wow, 61%. Now I think he goes into the Volcarona here. I'm going to, not the Volcarona, the Mandiba, so I'm going to go into my Volcarona. As he just lacks off. Let's Quiver Dance. And see if we can get this done. Man, getting crit there sucks. We got an extra like 35% off with Blizzard on the Mawile. No, 30% off with the Mawile. That sucks. That's so unfortunate. Come on. We're Quiver Dancing here. What's he going to do? Teleports? He does teleport. Keldeo, of course. That's fine. I Giga Drain. Or... I Quiver again. Stone Edge, which we take, and I Giga Drain and I get back my health. Or a good chunk of it at least. Thank God. And we now know for sure he is Scarf. But thank God for our Veil. LUNALA comes out. Yum. Now I'm trying to think. There's nothing that LUNALA gets that can threaten me right now. I'm Giga Draining here because I know there's a turn of Veil left. Volcarona against, let's see, not ZERAORA, it would be Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is coming in. Or +2 all around. I think I have Fiery Dance. Fiery Dance itself actually will KO if he's just got no investment in special defense. So I don't know what spread he is. Mawile Mega with Sucker Punch. Behind Veil, Sucker Punch is 32 to 38. Without it, it's a guaranteed KO. Mandibuzz comes in. Let's go for the Fiery Dance here. He lives just barely. And he connects to Toxic. Let's Giga Drain. Oh. That's rough. That's rough. See, in this case, if I had sub over Roost, I would have been in a great spot. But did not bring the sub this time around. The good news is we're getting very, very close to an end game with Rillaboom. We're getting close to it. Oh, if I had my Ninetales around to get my Veil again, endgame with Rillaboom would be huge. I'm roosting. Hey, I got him. Let's see. Damn. That was a... Damn, yeah, no, if with one less turn of Toxic, I would have been able to actually get the kill. So let's take a look at Rillaboom. Player up to 77 to 71. I should probably go into Yveltal here and hit Heat Wave. So let's do that. And we get the KO. Okay, so Mawile's down. Then in comes ZERAORA. This thing is a problem. I'm U-turning here. In case he maybe knocks off or something, that way I can keep it around. He switches out. In comes Rillaboom. Do I Swords Dance here and win? I'm gonna Swords Dance here as he scalds me. Of course he gets the burn! Come on, man! Come on. Like... Of course. This just needs to stop happening. Rillaboom, +2. Burned. Against ZERAORA. Let's see. I don't think he can do anything to beat me. Like, close combat does 42 to 50. High horsepower does 87 to 103. But in comes Slowbro instead. And if I go Slowbro here on the calc. Oops, I put in level 50, I want level 100. Being burned here sucks. Let's knock off. We'll get rid of its helmet. As he teleports out, which I'm fine with. Again, we still take this hit, so I'll go for the high horsepower here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. High horsepower is saying 47 to 50. No, it's not. It should not be 47. Oh, it's from burn. I thought it was from terrain. Let's high horsepower. As he plasma fists me. Nice damage, nice damage. He's leftovers. I'm going hard into Yveltal as he goes into Slowbro. Let's Oblivion Wing, I guess. 42%. Getting back HP. As he body presses me, I'll Oblivion Wing again. 95. What does he do? He teleports. Because he's not Life Orb, we actually get the KO here. So I'm going to go for the foul play. Yeah. Bulky, bulky, bulky Yveltal. Are we going to come back? Do we really come back and get this win? We did. Oh my god, we win. 3-0 win. Okay. Lot to unpack here. I'm getting so down on myself for hacks, and it sucks. It's like I feel like I keep getting put in unlucky positions, but the teams that I'm building are coming through. The sets that I'm running are putting in work. It's giving me a lot of confidence in my actual builds. It's just when I get into the game, I don't have a lot of confidence that's going to be a fair fight, which sucks. But Yveltal, putting in the work. We made the right doubles. We were able to take the hit. Thankfully, we had Veil Up against the Keldeo. So the fact that he decided to run Stone Edge on it, I mean, smart. It helps him out a lot, especially if there's Veil Up and we're at +1. He would win the speed tie anyway. He would win the speed race anyways. But that's fantastic. The Rillaboom, even though it did get burnt, it still managed to do its job. One, we got rid of the helmets, which is amazing. And the fact that he doubled out. The fact that he doubled out and went into the ZERAORA after was so surprising. I mean, I get why he did it. He didn't want to take the Grassy Glide, which was going to Oko him. But, damn. Okay, we are now 3 wins, 2 losses. I have to get started on building for week 6 because I'm late on that in terms of for the schedule for the league. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, guys, make sure you leave a like on the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I don't know what's going to get thumbnail. I might make LUNALA thumbnail. I might make Mega Mawile thumbnail. I might make Rillaboom thumbnail. We'll see. But shout out to Melmetal. Did nothing, just put on pressure. All right. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time.